welcome to my channel. If you like my face, you like this cutie you see before you, don't forget to like, subscribe and comment on today's video. Recently I've been noticing from a lot of my faves, like my fave creators, influencers, YouTubers, doesn't matter where. Let me just generalize by saying my favorite content creators, that a lot of them have been complaining about burnout and feeling like, okay, the quality of their work is going down, or they've been feeling, I guess they've not been feeling like creating recently, or they've been feeling like, okay, even though they personally feel like their work isn't, the quality of the work isn't going down, that the viewers are not responding the way they thought they would, especially with this YouTube's 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10 feature in your studio, that sometimes how you feel a video will perform, or a video that you've poured your heart into, that you've done a lot of work on, that the reality of how it performs after uploading it is very different from how you thought it would perform. And even from smaller creators like me, sometimes I feel like that. I feel like, okay, that they put a lot of work into filming a video, editing the video, and then uploading the video. And of course, if you live in Nigeria, trust me, data is high, like the cost of data is high, and uploading, I feel like the least amount of the size of the video would not be nothing less than like 1 GB, and that's if you're filming on your phone. If you're filming on like a camera, I feel like it would definitely be way higher than that. That's one of the 10 things I'm kind of glad about I'm filming on my phone, because the amount you pay for data every month has to be high, especially if you upload like on a frequent basis, maybe multiple times a week. I feel like, okay, they are just investing a lot money, a lot of time, a lot of effort, but they are not getting anything back. I think content creation in general, whether it be on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, doesn't matter. I feel like it has kind of gotten a bad rep for being something like easy and that anybody can do, and it doesn't take a lot of work, and at the end of the day, if like for the more successful people, they make a lot of money and blah blah blah. But here's the thing, take for example a 15-minute video, or even take for example a 10-minute video. That seems pretty short, right? Somebody films a 10-minute video and then could possibly make, like, especially for the bigger creators, thousands of dollars just from that 10-minute video. I feel like, okay, that person has gotten like a lot of profits for relatively little effort. But the thing is, for that 10-minute video, you're not sitting down for 10 minutes. For a 10-minute video, you have got like an average of about 15 to 30 minutes of filming, and then you edit for hours to cut out the unnecessary parts in your editing. And then you, of course, you like have to make a thumbnail, you finish up the edits, you make sure everything is together, and then you upload. For that 10-minute video, there's hours of work, and that's not even talking about like researching. Some people can spend hours to months researching, depending on what the topic is about. Especially some of all these docu-series that you see and you enjoy, all these crime history, even general world history, most of them, the research does not take like a single day. It takes months and weeks of fact checking and getting your references together to make sure like you have the correct facts, all for just maybe at most a video of about an hour. And then people see that and people feel like, oh, you're not putting in any effort to make the amount of money that you make, because see, people don't really see the like all the background work. Okay, if you're even saying that that is negligible, you still don't accept that sometimes content creation is actually a lot of work. Take into account reels. Reels are very short. I think at most like 60 seconds. And there's, or even shorts on YouTube. There, I've like, I consume a lot of like makeup transformations, fantasy makeup, things like that. So the hours and hours, I even want to start this year too, like body paint and the rest, and FX makeup. The thing is, what people don't realize is that for that 15 or 30-second video, the person has done hours upon hours or days upon days of makeup. There was this video that went viral on TikTok where the lady did basically a makeup transformation video for Scars to Your Beautiful, and it was very, like, it was amazing, and like it basically became a challenge on TikTok and everything. She said it took her 4 days, 4 days of makeup, 4 days of filming, like 4 days of makeup, different looks, because there were like, I think about 5 to 8 different looks in the video. Then you talk about the filming, you talk about the editing, getting the concept together, planning everything for just that 30-second video. But the thing is, the viewers are only seeing the 30-second video. I think, was it 30 seconds or a minute? I think it was about a minute, because I have it on my phone because I really love it so much. They're only seeing just those 30 seconds or a minute. They're not seeing the days of work or the hours upon hours upon hours that you used to just create that one look for 30 seconds. And sometimes it's a little disheartening when you check the comment sections and it's really negative, or something that you put hours of your time into, and you know you tried your best. It might not have come out perfect, or it might not be the very best out there, but you tried your personal best, and then you check the comments, and then there's a lot of people, I guess, saying this is nonsense or this is rubbish. You don't have to be harsh in your criticism, okay? Yes, you don't have to like everything. You don't even have to leave positive comments. You can leave critique, like you can leave criticism. There's nothing wrong with that, but at least try to let it be constructive criticism. Don't let it be a situation where you are leaving the person feeling worse. Like for me now, I'm pretty like honest with myself. If something doesn't turn out the best, I know it might not be the best, but I've tried my own personal best. I've done it to the best of my abilities. So seeing a comment or seeing people, hearing people tell me things like, oh, this is nonsense, or oh, this is so bad, it won't make me feel any better. But okay, a comment like, oh, your so is so, here's how like you might be able to fix it. It helps, because although it might be not what you want to hear, but at least it gives you this avenue of growth. And I think people need to learn that more, instead of just attacking the creator and being like, well, if you don't expect negative comments while you're a creator, if you're a creator, you have to expect that people will talk bad about you, people will tell you things you don't want to hear. Yes, but you don't have to be like toxic about it. You don't have to go in with insults or telling people to kill themselves, all because you don't like their humor or you don't think they are funny, and then you are like, why did you go kill yourself? And I'm like, it's just a comedy video or a reaction video. You don't have to personally find somebody funny. You can move on with your life. It is not by force. I think a lot of people don't seem to get that. It is not by force. Nobody planted your bum in front of that screen and made you watch that person. So if you don't like the person, you can move on and find somebody you like better, and that's just the plain fact. Sometimes comments I tell the creators that they haven't earned the amount they are making will get to them, and they start to try to work more and more and more to feel like they've earned what they are doing, or they've earned the amount they are making, and then eventually it gets to the point where they burn out, or it becomes not much fun anymore. what you started off enjoying now becomes something that you hate doing, or you just feel like, okay, I have to do it and I have to do it and I have to do it, until eventually you just wake up and you're like, do you know what? No, I don't have to do it. And become so, like, you become so miserable in that particular situation where you just walk away. Like, a lot of people are leaving their channels now because they become so miserable with how the channels have become, that they just decide that, okay, leaving YouTube, or like stopping like content creation, is the best thing for them mentally, because they are tired of the reaction that they get just for doing something that they enjoy doing personally. And even some people, like, in a bid to get back the affection or love of their viewers, they just end up getting into like extreme situations or extreme scandals, like in a bid to get more and more viewers, and then the whole thing just becomes this like huge mess. And then at the end of the day, whether you force yourself into burnout due to the fact that you want to keep up with your viewers, or you end up like in scandals that you don't even know how you got into the situation in the first place, just to please some viewers or just to get more viewers, at the end of the day nobody is happy. Both the creator and the viewer, none of them are happy, because none of them is getting what they feel like they should be getting. I think 2020 was an eye-opener for a lot of content creators about like how to be healthy, and yeah, you need a break sometimes. 2020, during the lockdown, a lot of people were home from work, and like it affected a lot of people's jobs. Some people lost their jobs, some people could not really cope with working from home. But content creation is something that most people do from home anyway, so it was basically like, okay, their life did not change concerning their work in any way. But then the problem now became that they could not regulate it, because a lot more people were watching YouTube, so they got a lot more viewers, and of course that translates to more money. And a lot of them, like, they've confessed, like last year, even this year, to feeling guilty that, okay, they were making money and still like their lives or their jobs were not interrupted, like compared to some other people. So they felt compelled to keep doing what they were doing, even past the point where everybody was feeling that mental fatigue during lockdown. And I just remember last year being the year of a lot of YouTubers going on mental health breaks. I remember so many, both some of my like favorite Nigerian YouTubers and international YouTubers. A lot of them just checked out at a particular point in time because they could not keep up with it anymore. They could not pretend. They were like, okay, do you know what? I'm just not going to post. Some went for months and said that they were not going to post anything. So people just walked on with their lives. What's my point? My point is, if it's getting to the point where it's tiring, I think it's a bit better to like scale back and just try to take breaks. Like now, if you're working in a 9 to 5, you have leave, annual leave. In Nigeria, it's about, I think, 30 days or a month. It depends on where you're working. For some people, even 30 working days, which is like Monday to Friday, self-counting it, Monday to Sunday. And that's like legally afforded to you if you are working in a government job or in like a corporate like kind of environment. Also, it doesn't matter if what you are doing is online and you are your own boss or you set your own schedule. Take breaks. Sometimes decide not to post for the week. You will not die. Go out, have fun with your friends, just have a rest. And if you feel like, okay, my relationship with my viewers, of course me, I don't have any viewers yet, so I'm just talking. If you feel like your relationship with your viewers is becoming something toxic, and especially for the bigger creators, because at a particular point I was pitying them, because I read the comments a lot on videos I watch, and sometimes you'll be like, are you aware that you're talking to a fellow human being? Or like, this person is not just a robot to just post videos for you. So I feel like just take more breaks, go out, buy ice cream, or in fact, if you don't like going out, sit in your house, turn on Netflix, watch a Netflix movie, or like personally, for fun, I watch a lot of British mystery shows. I think they are very nice. So find a mystery series and just laugh at the cliche acting and cliche crimes and just enjoy life, I guess. Doing your work, I don't think anybody can 100% enjoy their work, yes, but it should not be something that is so miserable that it becomes mentally taxing. So take a break and find a way to relax and don't get to the point of burnout. That's it for today's video. This is kind of like a bit different from what I usually do. So if you enjoyed it, of course, don't forget to like the video, subscribe, to see more of me, and of course, comment your thoughts on the video. Tell me your opinion, especially if they differ from what I've said. Bye.